Hello, hello, welcome back to my channel. Today is day 3 of my 5 days with Kaleidos palettes and we're going to play with this one. This is the Kaleidos Futurism 3 and it's called Astro Pink and this is the color story. And I wanted to try to make this, a little bit more office appropriate, even though this palette has a lot of like very bright colors. But I really wanted to try if I could make something that is something you can wear to the office. This is the look I created with it. And I must say I'm quite impressed of what I came up with, because you can go smoky and dark and colorful real fast with this one. But I think I've been able to tone it in, but show the capabilities of this palette. Before I start, I am going to do swatches, and I'm really bad at doing a live swatching on my channel, so please bear with me, but I am going to do this. Okay, I'm going to start off with Lunar. That's this one. This is a very like camel colored, buttery. I think my lights are a bit high. I'm going to see if I can. I'm just going to tone it down a little bit so you can I can show you better. This is Stardust. That's the second matte in the palette. This is just a little bit deeper than Lunar, and then this is a light year. It's the first shimmer. Look at that. Okay, I clean my fingers and I'm going to swatch the other 3 colors in this palette. Okay, this is Nebula. Okay. Wow. Whoa. This is Neptune. Very, very nice. I believe this is a duochrome. Yeah, it is. It's like, I don't know if I can show you, but it's like a teal going to a purple color. Really beautiful. And this, the last one, is Cosmos. And this is a black with a bit of a sparkle. Wow, that's such a nice swatch. I don't know if you can see the sparkle. Maybe if you didn't focus on my face. I don't know if you can see the sparkle. I'm just going to show you like this. But there's a sparkle in the black. Okay, these are the shades. And this is the color story I created my look with. Those were the swatches. So we're going to go and jump into the look. Day 3, we are going to play with the, what's it called? The Futurism 3 Astro Pink. And this is the color story. I already did some swatches, so you have seen it. Oh, sorry. So you have seen it in the swatches. And I'm going to just create a look with this. It's very bold with the darker, colorful shade. So I'm going to see what I'm going to make of it, because I don't want to look too clownesque. I'm having a few conference calls today, so... But I think we can make something out of it that is not too, out there. All right. Can you see me properly? Yeah. Okay, I'm going to go into, I think this is Stardust. Yes, this one, Stardust. And I'm going to use my Wayne Goss number 18 again, because I just really enjoy this brush. It's sold out on Beautylish, so that's a thing. I really want to get more of these, like 2 or something. So I have 3 in total. I'm going to do this very, very lightly, because I only want to start laying down a bit of a shape and not necessarily already the color, because I think I'm going to try to make a gradient from the pink to the blue to the black, but the blue and the black are going to be very much in my outer corner, so I don't want to have too much laid down already in that spot, but I want to build up a bit of a crease so I can smoke it out with that lunar color. Or not smoke it out, blend it out. Okay, and I don't think I'm going to blend it out already. I think I'm just going to go into that Nebula shade. That's this one. And I'm going to take a smaller brush for this. I think I'm going to use the Sigma 827. It's a smaller blender. So they have this original blender, I don't know. Yeah, this one. You have the E25. That's the bigger one, and you have the E27. That's like the same brush, but it's only a lot smaller, and it's like really twins. You see, it's just a smaller brush. So I think that is a very easy brush to use for outer corner work and stuff like that. I'm just going to, I think I'm going to put this in my outer corner as well and just put it into my crease a little bit, but not too much. So I think I'm going to start a little higher, like here. It's very pigmented. And I'm going to put it over my lid, but I also want to get it a little bit into the crease. Just up here. I'm doing this in a very weird, like, order of, you know, things. But this seems like this is what I wanted to do. What I'm going to do is just use this on the lid and up until here, because if I'm going to go into, this is not Nebula, this is Nebula, I'm sorry, it's such an annoying thing not to have the shade names under here, but this is Nebula. And this is, no, offside, this is Lightyear. So this is what I'm going to use on my lid. I'm sorry, that wasn't focusing because it was focusing on my face. So, but I want that Lightyear color to be light pink here and then go pinker on my lid. And if I lay this down as a base, I think I will be able to do that. So I'm going to do that on the other side as well. It looks really light, really strange, as if I'm making a spotlight type of deal, but starting in a wrong order. But I really wanted to do this first and then go in with the blue and the black. I think I'm going to leave it like this. I'm going to fix the crease a little bit later, but I'm good for now. I'm going to play with the blue. And the blue is this one, and it's called Neptune. That sounds very, I think it's like duochrome. Yeah, it's a duochrome. I don't think I can show you really. Can I? You see? It's shifting. And it's shifting to a deep pinky purple type of deal. I am going to use this as I did the other ones without any like adhesives. Like, you know, I don't have anything other than my paint pot down. And I'm going to leave it really at the end of my, because I don't want to have too much of it. I just want to use this color as like a deepening of my outer corner. Because I'm going to try to keep this wearable. It is working. I think this could do with a bit of a spritz. As I was saying, I am using this on a dry brush. I'm not using anything like a setting spray or some water. I'm not using my finger. I'm just using a dry brush and I'm going into the shade, stamping it on. And don't go too far in. Yeah, I think I'm going to keep it like this. I'm still using the Arrowhead one, the Smith 253. And I'm going into this shade, and this is called Lightyear. And I'm going to press this in. This is a very, very cool color. And I hope, oh, it's so opaque. It doesn't even need that base, that like nebula base. It doesn't even need it. It looks really nice. Okay, yeah. What I'm going to do, I'm going to go back into Neptune, into the blue one, this one. And I'm going to make that edge a little softer, so it's blended a little bit better, like so. And then I can darken up that blue later on with the black. Okay, I'm going to go into that darker Cosmos color, this one. This is a black with a bit of a shimmer, and the shimmer is going to help me, I hope, blend it out better. So I think I'm going to use that Refer brush I was using yesterday because I really like that pointy tip. It's the Refer 14. That pointy tip is really going to help me, I hope, keep it a little bit concentrated. Okay, I'm just going to really put that on the outer edge. Yeah, like so. And I'm going to blend it out later with a clean brush. Really just making a bit of a V shape on that outer part of my eye. I want to clean up the crease a little bit by making a bit of a new crease. I'm going to take what is left on the brush of that nebula color and just very lightly, as I said yesterday, I'm holding it not all the way here because I want a little bit of control, but I'm not going to hold it all the way up here. I'm just going to hold it halfway. So I have a little bit of control as where I want to put my brush. But yeah, this is cleaning up. It's just a very light, if you can see this properly, very light rim in the crease for that nebula color. Oh, I don't want to dip into it again. I don't know if I have enough left to do the same. I do. Just cleaning up the edges a little bit of those shimmery shades. And I'm trying to stay under my bone. Yeah, I am going to go into Lunar. That's the very light shade. I'm just going to use a Zoeva 228 for that. 228, I'm saying that right. Yeah, this one, the 228, it's just a blending brush. I adore these. They're not expensive. They're very soft. I love them. Okay, this color is Lunar. I'm going to go into that and I'm just going to make a bit of a crease, upper crease. So I'm starting on the edges and blowing out that like nebula color we put down first. So you have a bit of a gradient from Nebula Stardust, the lightly, like I thought it was a cooler tone, but it was more pinkish, and now into Lunar. So I think we're doing good. I'm going to leave it like this for now. I'm going to finish up the rest of my face, put on some mascara, put on some foundation and stuff like that. And then I will be back and I will see where I will have to put in some more work. So I'll see you in a bit. I am back, but I am back like, well, 6 hours later maybe. I've had my whole day today. I'm going to see if I have to, yeah, I'm doing in a little bit more. What I've been doing, I've been going about my day because I had a conference call and then I had another appointment with a colleague of mine. Then life happened and I'm back because I have to finish my makeup. I've been walking around without anything, you know, without anything on my lips and without anything under my eyes except for barenets. But we are going to finish this look. What I want to do is just to put some Lunar and Stardust underneath my lower lash line, or on my lower lash line, these two. And I think I'm just going to use this in my inner corner. That's that light year shade. And I'm going to use a small E36, this little brush by Morphe to do that. And as I said, I just put on some mascara and the rest of my face. I put a bit of a lippy on. I thought it would be fun to put something bright and pink on because I don't want this look to be too heavy. I'm going a little bit lower because it's a very light shade and I think this look can handle it. I don't want to have a very heavy top eyelid kind of a look and then nothing. Woo, I got a little overexposed. Yeah, I don't want to have a too light under eye. I'm even contemplating putting a little bit of that nebula. I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to put nebula under my on my lower lash line as well. And I'm going to use a Sigma, I think, E65 angled brush to do that. And I'm going into nebula, this one, this berry toned thingy, and I'm just going to put it very close to the lash line, nothing, and I'm not going to drag it all the way to my inner corner. It's just a little accent here. Yeah, I think that's fine. Of course, you could just use some Cosmos, or you could use the Neptune shade, like this one or this one, in the outer corner of your lower lash line to make it more smoky. But I don't want to do that because I think overall it's not necessarily wearable for a lot of people. A lot of people would say, okay, this is very bold, oh my gosh. But as I explained in, I think yesterday's or maybe the day before that, in that little clip of me doing my makeup with the other Kaleidos eyeshadow palette, very difficult. As I was saying in there, because I have quite deep set eyes and slightly hooded eyes, you don't see a lot of my lid. And because if I'm just looking straight ahead, it's not that bold. You know, you see some color peeping up, you see this very foiled shade, but that's it. And because the darkness starts right at the outer corner, I think you can get away with this in an office. But only if I turn my eyes down, you can see all the colors. But then it's just, you know, it's not too out there. Okay, I'm going to finish it off with some mascara on my lower lash line or on my lower lashes, and then I will be back with the finished look and my conclusion. This is the finished look. I must say that I am kind of surprised how contained I could keep it, because it's a very, very colorful color story. And but even though that is the case, you have these two to ground it very much, and you can use this, you know, to not make it too much. Yeah, I really, really enjoyed this. And once again, very buttery matte shades. The glitter or the foiled shades are very, very pigmented, and they just stay on the eye. I don't have any fallout during the day because I've been wearing this all day and I'm not glittery under my other eye. So I am really, really impressed by these. Of course, if you want to make them pop even more, you could use your fingers or just wet your brush, and they perform really, really nicely as well. But for now, I think this is enough, and it's cool, and this is something I would definitely wear to work. I would be fine. And you know, I don't really have a job where I can just wear or dress like, you know, whatever I want to do, because I am in an office. I have to be a little bit representable. So yeah, but I think this is very office appropriate. This is something I could get away with at my work. Okay, well, that's it for me for today. Tomorrow I am going to play with the fourth one, and that is going to be a bit of a challenge. So I have to think what I'm going to do. It's the Futurism number 4, and it's called VR Neon. This is the color story. Well, you know, wish me luck, because if you know me, if you've been following me for a while, this one I haven't used at all yet. That was, for me, one of the reasons why I wanted to do this video, is because I haven't used 2 of these 5. I haven't used at all, and they have been, I think, in my collection since September or October last year, and I think that's just bananas. But yeah, this is the color story I will be playing with tomorrow, so I have to really think about what I'm going to do, because I want to use all the shades, but this is really, really out of my comfort zone. This is not something I wear a lot. So yeah, that is exciting. That's exciting. So I'm really curious to see what I will come up with tomorrow. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching today. I hope you liked what you saw. But if you did, then please give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that notification bell so you know when I will be uploading the next look with my Kaleidos collection. And I hope I will see you in my new video. Bye!